So, Coach Ron here. We are in chapter 4. Konti na lang sa chapter 3. Tayo which this is about so magsisin na 100 shoulder with or in handle shoulder is stands for most is fit about the list I likewise position this kasi for sure or incline press levels will be at your shoulders bottom of the it that is there are new which shoulder are useful yung linlangan mo yung paa with apart the bar sabi niya dumbbell man yan diba ang natural para sa diba tama ang iyong mabibigay mo ankle or back yung sabi nga left pero hindi naman yan ng exercise mga iilamit yan nasa guide so sa mga number 100 in the last one for no this is not the pa skin pero na ayan so 112 in bio as you progress in your career please pay close attention to turn to na pain sa signal you pain is a associated seems to localize in this post exercise and if pain includes certain then we urge you to ask that area advice sports yeah. Ma unicorn No, ano ba yung ibig sabihin sa body pain? How? Ka, 'di ba? Ang dapat kung likod na-check lang yung kailangan kung ano tinira mo, sakit. Masakit sa baka periodom fitness control is set mas kung saan na ating ginagawa muscle na siya sasakit yan kasi daw sila sa normal yan nagbalik na lang normal even and part natin pero that's yan after 72 hours kung Monday to or something wrong at last days goes by gumagaling exercising first na fitness training hindi ta exercise so guys kung nag-gym yun in maba tip number 30 reduce most of most size gis on money so one abdomen they names like inch as dito lang while outlandish one if you have so many in the abdomen full on the ab head reducing next takes of the arms amount of so ang sabi niya how do you reconnect mga kablad tayo kasi when we work out ano we're doing it the old way in the week run we are not a sa I said we are the old fashion way less stress ka yung neck mo upward mai-strain hindi sanay mga cute mo na naman lumayo extra ano lang yan money making pag ano ka ginamit mo sila i-trim down or na success building this long for you to see the goal long process yan ganun yun mo mahiwagang madam mahiwagang to slow din natin ng ating wife. Mahiwagang ina, thank you for the ayan. So that's the 13th na 14 sabi, make your enough support. If not, body and proper bad backs mattress that is so like your foot regular naman sa regularly wagastos yan eh. Ang gusto lang naman for you back pain ganyan. Kailangan mo yung may tawag natin. Meron din yung parang kaya tayong problema kasi na yun yung gaya nung sa akin ito. So yan tips back me or a mattress do for 100 with niya sabihin pag whole yung dumbbell most sa extra form their width apart weight is a show. This is not edge. Hindi na so may hold grip too much stress o karamihan nakikita masyado nila guys at saka doing bell press kung na bell set pang shoulder weight grip to on the back may stress din on chins and gumagawa chins tsaka po yung ayan yung hold down yung seated, di ba? So, when forming starting grip, you just simply try to normal grip. Itong normal simple using the rep you start getting to be muscle try widening or nudging either way will be all in laruin mo normal it's up to you sining ng work. Ayan na true most perform. Make sure with this is the tool when like a with biceps into various exercises recommended joint problems or you don't seem to be hitting the target. Try wide grip, malayo mga kamay mo dun. Mas malayo ng kamay mo dun. Sa tawang magganyan kung ang gusto niya ilang mga fit nila. Coach, pinagawa kakaan kung mag so hindi ko lang talaga so I'll share for listening here 160 na to 3 na out. So sabi niya if bodybuilding and the reading book is so bodybuilding or should sabi na of body as yan less previous injury and test your training popular muscle bodybuilder. Yun sabi ko kung may gusto kang work pag so ko nakabili ng bumili ng mga gamit pambuhat basic bodybuild inuman tapos bukas sa bodybuilding pa lifelong effort pag so na injury ka tuloy kasi kang mga jack talaga mayayari sila biglang hihinto sakit bumibili ng mga iba teams dagdag dagdag tips maliban na binigay at ngayon na siya so lahat na room niya nga magazine natin ulit kong sinasabi ko pang vlog yan kaya tayo sa dito mismo magazine rack mga which lahat nababasa natin yan at walang katapusang pag-aaral regarding sa bodybuilding pero ang pinaniniwalaan ko is yung golden era dahil kung walang golden era wala itong present na to maaari na mo modify diba pero kung walang nagsimula wala lahat yan so ayan that's what they call the knowledge is power And hindi naman gastos bumili ka ng mga librong ganyan dahil kung talagang hilig mo yan, abay babasahin mo yan dahil alam mong makakatulong sa iyo yan. Diba? So ayun. Sorry guys, commercial na naman. Sorry guys. Don't worry, I will refrain getting out para tuloy-tuloy tayo. So now, nandito na tayo sa chapter 4, which is warming up and the record keeping. Medyo mahaba rin ito. So, and dito naman kasi sa live natin, talaga nililimit lang natin yung isang oras lang. Hindi naman tayo humahaba dahil what we are trying to do here is to share some tips lang talaga. So, tip number 1 o 117, kung nagsimula tayo sa pinakaumpisa, dito na tayo sa warming up and keeping records. So, tip 117 is whole body warm up. So, anong ibig sabihin nun? So, even though it may be a chest day or a leg day, keep in mind that your heart and lungs are going to play an integral part. Maski daw ang tinitrain mo nung araw na yun is a legs or yung chest, laging ilagay nyo sa isip that yung puso nyo at inyong baga ay magpe-play ng role. Meron siyang role, integral part. Cardio to bring the heart and the lungs up to speed. This ensures full circulation, circulation and the oxygen delivery to the muscle when you hit the weights. So popular cardio machines for a warm-up include the treadmill, rowers, stationary cycle, stationary bike, and in the recent years, the elliptical or a cross trainer. Madalang tayo makita ng cross trainer. Ito namang stationary bikes, treadmill, and yung row, minsan sa mga magandang gym natin nakikita. Kasi pag sa bakal gym, ang meron lang sila is yung step mill, yung manual. But the bottom line is, ako when I go to the gym, I do 20 minutes of cardio. But I do warm up first. Diba? Yung warm up na, basic warm up, alam na natin yan. After that, you hit cardio for 20 minutes. I do 20 minutes of walking. Lalo na pag nasa tayo, anytime o snap kasi sila dyan eh. So pwede kang mamili if you want to do simply treadmill or you want to do a stationary bike. O pwede mo ring hatiin. Pwedeng 20-minute treadmill. O kung gusto mo, 20-minute stationary bike. Diba? O pwede rin tag 10 minutes para dalawa yung magawa mo. And then after that, you can hit whatever muscle part you wanna hit. So, but ang tatandaan natin is we need to warm up first talaga. Warm up. Huwag ka magsisimula dun na stiff pa yung ano mo, galing ka sa traffic, galing ka sa lamig, galing ka sa bahay, tapos didiretso ka bumuhat. Hindi. You need to take warm-ups talaga. Warm-up is the key talaga. So number 18 tip, guys, is training journal. So one of the best ways to know where you're going to is to know where when you've been. So ulitin natin, one of the best ways to know where you're going is to know where you've been, diba? For just a few bucks, pick up a spiral-bound notebook to record all your training information. Every couple of weeks, examine the information to see if there are patterns. For example, are there days when you eating or sleeping habits impacted your workout? Write down any information relevant to your training and recovery. Diba? So, kami kasi, ako din, before nung una, hindi ako nagli-list. I don't set goals before. Nung wala pa tayong alam. Pero nung nakakabasa tayo ng mga books, mga magazines, lahat pati yung mga golden era, lahat ng ginagawa nila nakalista yan. Itong date na to, nakabuhat sila ng ganyan. Itong date na ganito, hindi sila nakaganyan. Ano yung kinakain, ano yung mga roids na ginagamit nila, mga supplements na ginagamit, lahat nakalista. Lahat nakalista. I even have one magazine here na nandun yung complete list ng picture ng listahan ni Dorian Yates. Yan, Dorian Yates, yan. Isa ding magaling na bodybuilder. So, meron siya doon kung saan mga 1980 something, 84 to 85, nandun yung list niya. Niluma na lang ng tinta yung sulat, pero you can still read yung mga niya talaga pangit ng iba yung kung tayo mga sika hindi pinaparang yung pinalabas talaga yun. We need to set diba? We need to list it. To list that, kailangan isulat natin. Diba? Magkano lang, meron akong, maliit lang naman yung libro ko, yung aking notebook, nandun yung mga supplements, paano iniinom, kung paano ganyan, na which i-share din natin yan soon. So, training journal, you really need that, guys. You really need that. So, tip 119 is workout information. Workout information, so ano to? The most basic information to include in your journal is which exercises you perform, diba sabi ko nga. Also write down the number of sets, reps, the weight you use on each exercise, include the day, month, and the year. Looking back at a journal after a period of a year can be fun. So, yun nga sinasabi natin, diba? Pag may training journal ka, nandun kung ano yung kinakain mo, kung paano ka mag-workout, ilang sets, ilang reps. At ang maganda dun, kung bago ka pa lang nagsisimula, may journal ka na. Tapos isang taon ka nang nagbubuhat continuously. Ngayon, ikukumpara mo yung una mong ginawa, matatawa ka kasi, ganito lang pala ako dati, ngayon ganito na ako. Kung dati 50, mabigat na sa'yo, ngayon, pwede ka nang magbuhat ng even 160 to 170. So, diba, babalikan mo yung old times na nagsisimula ka pa lang. So, napaka-important to have this workout information sa iyong training journal. Diba? So, tip 120 is time. So, write down the length of time it took to do your workout. You can use the information later to determine if there is a correlation between your workout intensity and the workout duration. Ayan, diyan lang tayo hindi umaano kasi sabi nga natin, ni fitness coach Ron, pag tayo nagbubuhat, it takes us 4 hours sa gym. Why? Kasi yung isang oras doon sa chismis. Tapos yung pakikipag-usap sa mga ka-unicorn, ka-vlad, di ba? Ka-vlad ng mga kabakal. So, yan. So, hindi na natin inaano yan. Nililis yung time, di ba? It's up to us naman kung gusto natin magtagal o kung kaya nyo ang kunin ng 90 minutes ang mga workout. Pero siguro, less rest pagka ganun, di ba? So, it's up to you pa rin. It's up to you guys. Now, tip 121. So, what you ate. Nandito na tayo sa mga pagkain. So, what you ate. Ayan din, like what I've said, keep a detailed log of everything you eat on a daily basis. So, for example, don't just write down cereal. So, write the kind of cereal. So, wag mo lang daw isulat kung ano yung kinakain mo. Salip kung anong klase yung kinakain mo. Kung anong brand. Also includes what you put on it. Kahit yung mga hinahalo mo. Kung ikaw ba yung naghalo ng gatas, anong klaseng gatas, kung naghalo ka ba ng whey doon, kung may sweet ba yun, kung ano yun, o fruits or what, di ba? Dahil tayo, madami tayong pwedeng ihalo sa cereal. Halimbawa lang yan. Di ba? Also record what you've had on your meals. So, kahit kinakain mo, lahat, every couple of weeks, check to see if there is a pattern between meal timing and workout intensity. So, record your weight regularly. Ako kasi sa akin kasi ang kinakain, ako kasi nung bago pa lang tayo nagbubuhat, ano pa lang tayo, we only eat 3 times a day, di ba? Walang merienda, 3 times a day lang. Pero full meals. Nagbubuhat lang. To eat times. Pero, so meron tayong mga Tupperware, 8 piraso, nung nagbubuhat tayo, before magka-pandemya, na kung saan, kung ano yung pagkain ko nung umaga na yun, ganun din hanggang matapos ko yung gabi, hanggang matapos ko yung araw na yun. Ay consume 6 to 7 meals, hanggang 8 meals pa nga, depende sa'yo. Mga maliliit na pagkain lamang, pero talagang solid. So ano ba yun? Mahilig kasi ako ginagawa ko before is 3 egg whites. Tapon yung dilaw, 3 egg whites. Kasi protein lang yung white eh. Then, patatas 2. Chicken breast 2. Yan lang. Paano mo siya hatiin? So, every 3 hours or 4 hours I eat kahit nasa work before. Kumakain ako. Ayan. Now, tip 122. Which supplement? As with food, keep detailed notes of your supplement consumption. What protein supplement did you use? How much? When? Any fat burners? Again, when? How much? Are you on a loading or a maintenance phase of your creatine supplementation? Sabi ko nga, di ba? Lahat. Exercise, tulog, workout plan, sets, reps, nandyan, what you eat, and supplements nandyan. So, tayo naman, nililista din natin yung supplements natin, although tanda natin. Dahil tayo, pag bumalik na naman sa gym, we will use whey, amino, creatine, BCAA, and glutamine. Hindi pa kasama dyan yung mga normal nating mga gamot, like yung pang araw-araw na daily multivitamins, fish oil, tsaka vitamin C. So kung ano yan, may i-explain ko din yan soon. So kailangan nakatrack din yun. So nakatrack kung paano mo ginagamit, anong pangalan ng supplement, kung pang loading mo ba siya or maintenance ang gamit mo sa kanya, so nakalista yan. Ayan. Ako naman kasi I use supplement, I use creatine for bulking. Pag gusto ko na namang magpalaki, magpabigat, I use creatine talaga. Myra Tumpang is here, so mega loud shout out to you, Myra Tumpang. Thank you for as always visiting Fitness Coach Ron sa kanyang mga LS. Thank you. At dito nga, sabi ko, although all I can do is shout out your names, I will give you a play all after my LS. So yeah. So tip one of check to see if there is a correlation between your workouts and sleep pattern. So compare the data from both angles. Do your workout influence your sleeping duration, and does the amount of your sleep received each night impact your workouts? So ang sinasabi niya is napakadali lang gawin ng pagtulog at napakadali lang i-record pero napakahirap gawin. So kailangan ilista mo rin diyan kung pag nakakatulog ka ba na maayos, o pag nag-workout ka hindi ka nakakatulog, at yung duration ng sleep mo, ganyan. So napaka mausisa doing this listing things, pero kailangan ito. We need to list all this. Kasi pag naglista ka, mas maalala mo siya, hindi mo siya makakalimutan. Kaysa yung gawang bara-bara lang, diba? Hindi sila naglilista, buhat lang ng buhat. Hindi naman na nila nasundan kung ano yung ano nila, kung nasa na ba sila. So, ang kailangan mo talaga is ilista. List it all. At ikaw din ang magtatamasa niyan. Dahil kung sa simula pa lang, tama na yung pundasyon mo, hindi ka na maliligaw while you're on the road. So, ayan. Number 124. They're at heart. But you still need to do cardio. This especially true during the pre-contest season. So, write down the types of cardio you perform. Halimbawa, machine or a basic class. Duration and the intense level. This information will be invaluable the next time you compete or need to get ready for a photo session. So, even the types of cardio na ginagawa ninyo guys, you need to list it down. Ako ba'y nag-treadmill ilang oras o ilang minuto? Ako ba'y nag-stationary bike ng ilang minuto? Ako ba'y, ano ba yon? Machine? Sa machine ko ba ginawa, which is a treadmill or the stationary bike, or sumali ako sa aerobic class? So, you know what guys, huwag niyong isipin na yung aerobic class pambabae. Naku, nagkakamali kayo. Even yung Zumba, huwag yung isipin na pambabae yan pag sumali kayo, bakala na kayo. No. Hindi ganyan. Kailangan natin lahat yan because Zumba and the aerobics classes are simply form of a cardio na mostly ginagawa ng babae. Why? Kasi hindi naman, mostly din kasi ng babae, hindi nila kayang magbuhat ng mabigat gaya natin, mga lalaki, di ba? But we can follow the way they do yung mga ginagawa nila pag nag-aerobic sila, pag nag-zumba sila. So, huwag nating isipin na kabawasan sa atin yun. Pampahealthy nga din yun eh. At saka, di ba sabi ko nga, we need to, kailangan lagi tayo may bagong ginagawa sa atin. We need to shock the muscles para mag-grow. So, pwede kung lagi kang madalas mag-cardio ng machine or treadmill, ganyan, stationary bike, then try do aerobics class. Minsan, libre na lang eh, sa mga Snap Fitness, tsaka sa tawag nito, sa Anytime Fitness, pagka merong mga, minsan kasi may session doon, di ba? Nahiwalay yun, hiwalay yung sa mga girls, sa boys. Pero you can join if you want. You can join simply. Hindi ka sisingilin dahil member ka doon. So that's a big benefit kung ganun. Eh, syempre sa Bakal Gym, wala namang ganyan. Dahil sa Bakal Gym, mostly hardcore, di ba? So, tip number 25 is How do you feel? So ano daw ang pakiramdam mo? Even though it's very subjective, don't be afraid to jot down how you feel each day. Are you in a positive or a negative mood? Do you have enough energy for all your daily activities and your workout? Are you still motivated to hit the gym, or would you just as soon do something else? So the answer to these questions are often a good way to determine if there's a problem with your training or eating. So Madam May Sunshine Forever is here. So thank you for that, Tamzak. Yun. Thank you. Your mom and you are always supportive as much. So fitness coach Ron here is very thankful for as you're always visiting my live streams. Yeah, thank you. So anong ibig niyang sabihin sa how do you feel? So you also need to list it down. Kung maganda ba yung mood mo, kung nung araw na yun nakapagbuhat ka ba ng maayos o hindi. Kasi doon mo malalaman kung ano yung mga iba mo pang ginawa ng mga araw na yun. Kaya ka tinamad o maaaring kaya ka sinipag. 'Di ba? So lahat 'yan, although mausisa gawin mo. Bakit? Kasi kailangan mo ang i-list down lahat 'yan. Nang sa ganun wala kang nalilimutan. Nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, maliit lang yung notebook ko. Pero nung matagal na ako sa buhat, nakalist na lahat doon. Laki ng libro ko, pang ano, parang logbook na nga. Kasi kailangan lahat nandun. Lahat ng pwede mong ilista doon. Like sabi ko nga, di ba, yung what you eat, what workouts do you do, what supplements do you take, yung sleep mo, yung uh, mga meals mo, mga plans, yan. Even yung cardio mo, kung paano or what. Even yung how do you feel, kung tinatamad ka nga o hindi, di ba? So, you need to list that all sa iyong training journal na tinatawag. So, tip 126 is about stretching to perfection. It's ironic how many people spend thousands of hours contracting, shortening their muscles by weightlifting. So when we do a weightlifting pala, for hours, we are shortening the muscle. And yet devote little or no time to lengthen the muscle. So stretching is nothing more than the opposite movement to weightlifting. Stretching lengthens the muscle, plays a major role in warming the muscles, and research show, sabi ng mga eksperto, that stretching can also indirectly stimulate muscle growth. Ano, makakapagpalaki pala ng muscle yung pag-i-stretching ng tama. So for maximum effects, spend 10 to 15 minutes each day stretching and hold each stretch for 15 to 25 minutes. So when we warm up, guys, we do stretching first. Yeah. Stretching is the best. Yan munang nauuna pagpasok mo sa gym. You may change your clothes or kung yun na talaga, depende. And then punta ka lang sa gilid, you start stretching. So yung mga basic stretching lang naman eh. Alam naman na nating mga kablad yan, di ba? So, then after you stretch, after the stretching na ginawa mo, you proceed sa warm up. Kung ang pag-warm up mo is about you want to use treadmill or stationary bike, it's up to you. But first, you need to stretch. So it's stretching to perfection. Yan talaga dapat ang ginagawa natin. Huwag kang tatalon sa workout nang hindi ka nag-i-stretching at nagwa-warm up, kundi mapapahama ka. Para sa lahat ng baguhan, ganyan ang ginagawa talaga. Talagang mag-aano ka muna. You need to spend time stretching and the warm up bago bumana. So, tip 127, Ito yung masama sa mga bagong cellphone ngayon, hindi gaya ng mga lumang phone. Kahit lang nakasaksak, hayaan mo. Pero pag ito, kailangan mong i-restart, kailangan mong i-off. Diba? Yung mga mahirap sa phone nag-overheat. Parang overheating, ganyan. So, ayan. So, tip 127 is about static stretching. So, ano ba yung static stretching? So, static stretching involves moving into a designated position slowly and holding for 15 to 25 seconds. Holding for a less time then this will not affect the muscle enough to cause physiological change in a length. So holding for more time than this can actually cause muscle tearing and injury. Static stretching is a best performed at the end of your workout. So si static stretching pala is mas may silbi siyang gawin after na ikaw ay mag-workout, yung tapos ka ng mag-workout. Why? Because doing this bago ka pa mag-workout will doing this for long will just cause you your muscle to tear at ma-injure, na which ayaw natin, guys, di ba? So this static stretching is best performed nga. Meron pang isang stretching na tinatawag, which is tip 128 is opposite ng static, which is dynamic stretching naman. So ano to? So dynamic stretching involves actively stretching muscles through movement. So when you say static stretching, ito yung nakaposte ka lang, hindi ka gumagalaw. May particular na muscle ka lang na ginagalaw. Rather, itong si dynamic stretching is involves actively stretching muscle through movement ng may galaw that will mimic the training activity to follow. Halimbawa, forward lunges and leg swings are good examples ng static. You are better served performing dynamic stretches during your pre-cardio routine in order to increase body coordination and circulation in joints and muscle. So, tandaan nyo guys, si static stretching, ito yung nakaposte pa rin kayo. May particular body part lang na gumagalaw. Rather, itong si dynamic, ang example nito is for doing forward lunges and the leg swing, kung saan may movement ka, may movement pattern ka. Pero ito kasi, ang sabi niya naman, best tong ginagawa if you're doing a pre-cardio routine to increase body coordination and circulation sa joints and muscles. Ayan. So is safe to say na si dynamic stretching ay bago ka mag-workout, yun ang gawin mo na. Then pagtapos ka na mag-workout, you do static stretching naman. So si first dynamic, pagka ang pampa-cool down mo is yung static stretching, na which ituturo din natin yan sa mga susunod nating vlogs. Now, tip 129. So, ease into it. So, to fully stretch a muscle or joint, you must slowly ease into it. Take a 30 to 40 seconds to move slowly in a stretch. The maximum point to stretch to is the point at which you just begin to feel pain in the stretch muscle. So many experts call this the pain edge. So with time to your pain edge will farther and farther along as you gain flexibility. So pag tayo pala ay nagpo-fully stretch ng muscle or joints, kailangan dahan-dahan. Slowly ease into it. Pag ginagawa mo, take it slow. At kailangan mo ng 30 to 40 seconds to move slowly sa stretch na yun. At pag na-maximize mo na yung point nung pag-stretch mo na yun, nasa point na nararamdaman mo na yung what they call pain edge. Napifeel mo na yung pain edge. Bumalik ka na ulit sa normal position. But, everyday mong gawin yan at mawawala yung pain edge na sinasabi niya. So, yan, sabi niya, move further and further along as you gain flexibility. So, you do it every day and masasanay ang katawan. So, tip 130, be conscious of foot position. Sabi niya, be conscious about your foot position. So, one of the first thing you will notice when you begin stretching is the position of your feet can make a big difference to the stretch. For most leg stretches, try to keep your feet dorsiflex to the floor and the lower leg makes a 90-degree angle rather than pointed. This is especially true for hamstring stretches. Ayun. Napakadaming stretches kasi na which pag ginawa natin pwede tayo umabot ng 20 to 25 minutes which nagagawa nga ng iba yung talagang mga meticulous sa stretching. So ayan. Be conscious of foot position. Maging metikuloso ka daw sa kung anong posisyon ng iyong paa. Because kung tama ang stance mo, mas maganda ang pag-perform mo ng stretch na yun. Which the stretch will help you minimize injury. So 121 is heel drops. Ito yung calves muscle, yung sa binti. So stand on a step riser, your feet shoulder width apart and your heels hanging off the back so that only your toes are on the edge. Slowly drop one, heel down until you feel the stretch in your calf. Don't force the stretch. If your heels touch the floor, you will need a higher step. Hold the stretch for 20 seconds and return to the starting position. So switch legs and repeat many times. So sa mga gustong palakihin yung muscle sa binti which they called calves muscle, what do you need to do is kailangan na umapak ka sa isang stepper halimbawa na kung saan yung heels mo lang yung heels hanging off the back so that yung toes mo, 'di ba, are on the edge. Tapos tumingkayad ka na. Tama ba yung tumingkayad? At pagka na-perform mo na siya, you need to pause for 15 to 20 seconds saka ka bumaba. Then do that again, 15 to 20 seconds saka ka bumaba. That's how they stretch this calf muscle, or even when you're working out the calves muscle. Ganyan din naman ang pag-execute ng exercise. Pero may iba kasi when they train their calves muscle, may machine na for calves muscle, may machine na nakaupo ka na lang. Seated calf raise kung tawagin, which mas less stress dahil nakaupo ka nga lang. Marami ng machine ngayon na nagpapadali ng pagbubuhat ng mga tao na pag-workout. So thanks for the machine. But it's really up to us kung gusto ba natin machine o yung manuals. So sa akin, minsan manual, minsan machine. Kailangan lahat mapasadahan mo nang sa ganun hindi masanay yung katawan mo. Kasi kung masanay ka sa machine, pag nag-manual ka, maninibago ka kasi kailangan mo ng proper form. Tapos, kung nasanay ka naman sa manual, may hirapan ka mag-machine kasi ikaw yung susunod sa form ng machine, hindi ikaw yung susundin nun. 'Di ba? So, kailangan marunong ka sa bawat machines or manual na mga things na makikita mo sa gym. So, tip 132 is seated straddle hamstring. Kung saan ibubuka mo yung magkabila mong hita. Nakaupo ka niyan, ibubuka mo. And then, susubukan mong hawakan yung dulo ng iyong paa. So, pag nahawakan mo na siya, you count 15 to 20. After that, other one naman, 15 to 20. Seated straddle hamstring. Sit up straight on a mat with your leg open as wide as possible. Gently lean forward over one leg as far as you can until you feel the hamstring become tight. Push your shoulder to your knee as you lean forward. So hold for a few seconds and then lean more into the stretch. So you need to grab the stretch. Yun ang binibili yung stretch. Then hold again and then return to the starting position. Tapos i-switch mo lang yung legs. Kung nauna yung kaliwa, hindi kanan naman. Diba? Ayun, sorry guys. So ayun pala yung seated straddle hamstrings yan. Which is one good way for us to stretch the legs. Ayan. Then tip 133. This is yung fly away chest. So paano naman ito? So nakatayo ka, bali you just stand straight with your feet shoulder width apart. So itataas mo lang naman yung kamay mo, 'di ba? Lift your arms. Tapos do outside circles for 25 seconds, then do inner circles for 25 seconds. So ayun nga, lift your arms out to the side of your body at shoulder height. Tapos palms facing down. So reach behind as far as comfortably possible and hold. Ayan. Pero what I do is I do the inner circles for 25 seconds and the outer circles for 25 seconds. Maganda yung stretch na yan for shoulder. Ayan. So, diyan ko muna kayo bibitinin guys sa tip 133, which is flyaway chest. But mamaya, we will continue this hanggang matapos kasi medyo mahaba to eh. We're going into training partners na eh. Medyo papunta na tayo sa di ba? Di ba nagsimula lang tayo sa basic. And now nandito na tayo sa stretches. And then after the stretches, tatalo na tayo sa having a gym partner, having a training partner. Yeah. So meron pa tayong ilan pang mga tips bago tayo magtapos dito sa warming up and keeping the record. So guys, sa next LS ko, antabayanan nyo ulit. Sana marami akong tip na na-share sa inyo. And again, kung nanonood ka sa akin lagi, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe sa mga ka-vlog. So, sana may natutunan kayo sa tip ni Fitness Coach Ron ng Team Muscle Darts Rock. So, until next time, guys. You all keep safe. And thanks for the time. And God bless. Now, end stream na muna. Mamaya na lang ulit. And marami pa tayong tip na ituturo dahil this is thousands of tips na pwede kong i-share. Ayan. So, you keep safe guys, keep safe. Sa mga pumunta, sino ba yung mga pumunta? Si, of course, Madam Mahiwagang Ina, Kim Lee, and May Sunshine Forever. Yan, shout out sa inyo. Mega, mega, mega loud shout out. And dito nga sa aking live stream, I don't usually give jacket kasi ang ginagawa ko lang is i-shout out kayo and i-play all kayo after my live stream is over. So, yan. So, again guys, sana may natutunan kayo. Huwag niyong kalimutan mag-like, comment, share, and subscribe kay Fitness Coach Ron ng Team Muscle Darts Rocks. So, you keep safe guys, end stream na tayo, end stream. Thank you, thank you. Ayun, God bless.